Brentford at home to Manchester City. Man City have won the last 3 games between these two teams and are coming off the back of 3 straight wins in all competitions. We've seen how City have defended this season and they're very, very get-atable, which is not even a word. But if it was a word, Umbuemo and Visa might just expose them to that. I'm going to go for a 2-1 away win for Manchester City. Next we have Chelsea versus Bournemouth. Chelsea are on the back of 4 games without a win as their title challenge has taken a dramatic nosedive. Bournemouth are unbeaten in their last 8 outings. I am going to go for a 1-1 draw. West Ham versus Fulham. This week sees Graham Potter make his official Premier League debut for West Ham. I am going for new manager bounce back, Potter to get the best out of West Ham and for them to win 1-0 at home. Next we have, Nottingham Forest versus Liverpool, top of the table clash. Forest have inflicted the only blemish on Slot's otherwise perfect start to life in Merseyside. Forest coming off the back of 7 straight wins in all competitions, and I think they're going to be able to contain Liverpool, so I'm going for a 1-1 draw. Next we have Everton versus Aston Villa. Who would have thought it? 11 years after leaving the Blues for a failed attempt at the big time, David Moyes is back in charge at Goodison Park, going for a 2-0 away win for Aston Villa. Next we have Leicester versus Palace. Ruud van Nistelrooy's men are in desperate need of a result, having lost their last 5 games. So I'm going for a 2-1 win for Leicester. Next we have Newcastle versus Wolves. If there is one team you do not want to play at the moment, it has got to be free scoring Newcastle. Isak, 5 wins in a row, 1 foot in the League Cup final, progression in the FA Cup, so I'm going for a 3-0 home win for Newcastle. Next we have Arsenal versus Spurs. Arsenal just dumped out of the FA Cup, lost 2-0 at home to Newcastle in the League Cup, while Spurs made an absolute fucking meal of beating Tamworth. No, I'm going to piss off some fans here, but I'm going to go for it. I'm going to go for a 3-2 away win for Spurs. Next we have Ipswich versus Brighton. I'm going for a 1-0 home win for Ipswich. Manchester United versus Southampton. What a week it's been for Amarim's United. A brilliant 2-2 draw at Liverpool, followed by dumping Arsenal out of the FA Cup with 10 men. Amarim's criticism, of course, after the Liverpool match was, why the fuck can't you boys do it week in, week out? I'm going for a comfortable 3-0 home win for Manchester United.